umuntu ambethe make sure ukuthi apho amshare khona that person doesn't stand up. So
nje ungadinyatheli, because if I respond then we're trouble.
No, I've toned it down now, because she used to say to me, "No, my titties."
Yes.
Titties.
Profession, but I do know a time where just looking at you on TV, with your principals, you could see that Unono is troubled. There is something that is troubling her, during the height of the HIV.
It was a long journey, journey.
But for test students, we're used to that, because they always sometimes talk about how nice it was.
It was.
Because there's so many of you as students. What's this place in Joburg? Where you pick up the trains? Park Station. Yes, and then it takes you a day and a half or something to get to Alice.
It was fun. It was fun. People tried all sorts of stunts to get into the next cubicle. Because andithi bekunemibhede.
Yeah.
Afuna umuntu ukuphuma kule cubicle ayongena kule cubicle, and it's a stretch.
Yes.
It's a stretch. It's not like uzawukhupha inyawo lakho ngefestere uhlale kwenye ifestere. But people thought they could do that. Some guys were just crazy. But the beauty of that long train drive or ride to Fort Hare was just the fun.
Yes.
It really was fun. Guys were drinking. We were just sitting there being funny or being silly or doing it really. And at that stage now, and
awusekho ma-Romani, because all of this time, the better part of your early years has been in the Roman Catholic schools, where everything, it was a no and a no and a no.
No, in the Catholic Church,
yes,
the only man who makes sense or has a vision was Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The rest of you people were just destroyers of what God
is intended for you.
Is intended for us.
Yes.
That was the stance they took.
Yes.
So bendiboyika abantu besilisa bendindi angithi bebesitshela ukuthi hey, they'll do this to you, they will harm you, they will impregnate you.
Yeah.
And remember that the Virgin Mary, she was impregnated by the Holy Spirit. I looked for this Holy Spirit, I didn't find it. It was fun. Now that I recall it, it's just like, so the kids who came from Catholic backgrounds, we used to be so silly, so silly. We used to say, Chomam, wake up, Pema. I haven't smoked before. Let's go and buy. I've just forgotten the name. There was a long cigarette.
Long cigarette, thin. Yes,
and
I remember.
It has a nice name there, and it was promoted as a cigarette for women.
Yes.
And we were misled into thinking it had less tar.
Yes.
It had less
nicotine.
Nicotine, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have seen me.
I can't imagine you.
Oh my God!
With a long cigarette.
I was coughing at the same time, but I was saying, cough or no cough, it's fine. I'm with shots. Hey man,
all the things
that they said no to. My friend called Molly. We shaved our heads. Oh, we were something else.
The freedom. And the parents are 1,000 kilometers away.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know when you have to go to the male side.
Yeah.
Zola
1 or Zola 2.
Hey, you cross separated the male and the female.
Yeah.
There was that road. Ungena go all of those places.
Yeah.
And it was a sense of success. But security.
Yes.
Now we have to come back.
Yes.
we have to come back in the evening because some of us didn't have relationships, others did, and they stayed overnight and then escape in the morning on Sunday. There were many things in university.
So it sounds like your first year was quite an interesting year. It just reminds me of the last interview I did with Dr. Maliza. He also mentioned that your forte was the best life that he had. So, and I was like, I've got a FOMO because I never went to Forte. I'm one of those from high school straight to medical school. But it seems like, life at Forte was actually quite interesting.
It was nice. I just think it was a necessary precaution.
Yes.
In a way.
Yes.
Because then I didn't live the rest of my life wondering what the truth was.
Yeah.
And I had my own choices.
Yes.
At that stage.
Yes.
I could drink if I wanted to drink.
You could. I could smoke your cigarette.
And smoke my cigarette if I want to. And do all the funny things,
Yeah.
But I think the memories from growing up in the kind of environment that I described made it difficult for me to sustain such behaviors.
Yes, yes. You couldn't know.
I just said to myself, my mom will die.
Yes.
If she had that I'm smoking and drinking and doing all sorts of things.
At least you were not sleeping overnight at the boys' place.
Baya kunjonja. They gave you a little bit of alcohol and they want to show everybody, hey, this one is my girlfriend.
Yes.
Sometime back, way back, a friend of mine called me from Atteridgeville.
Yeah.
Says, how man? How don't you know you had a relationship with who? I don't remember that person. I don't know how you come to the decision. Says, hi man. I don't know. I probably didn't even pass that test, you see. So I can't say no. I was the perfect scholar.
No,
I wasn't.
Well, I mean, when you get to tertiary, that's where we get to be molded. Into the real life, and like you mentioned, you start because now everything is here. And you make choices now.
Exactly.
You decide what is priority and what is not priority, and what values and principles from home, and which ones I'm carrying, which ones I'm not going to carry.
Exactly.
So it's a necessary stage.
It's a formative stage. Yeah.
Yes.
You had to. So I didn't have worries about. I wondered what it feels like to smoke because I had done that, and it didn't.
It didn't really appeal to you.
It was just the people who smoked. And it's funny how,
and
like
then
I
the
said...
next minute later on, you're going to be at the Department of Health and you'll be formulating policies.
Yeah, but also...
around how do we cut this thing down.
At the personal life, I really never felt attracted to men who smoked. Never. I used to say...
You had already decided long before.
No, the problem was also there's a peculiar smell when alcohol and cigarette combine.
Yeah.
And then you sleep over.
Yeah.
And then you wake up
in the morning.
Such halitosis, it's not funny.
Yes,
I could not handle that. It's like
first thing in the morning.
Hey, so as I grew up, I saw, I'm cutting a lot of the things that I really don't want to live with.
Yes.
For the rest of my life.
Indeed, yeah.
I was not a perfect child at all. I was not even a perfect woman for that matter.
Yes.
But I knew what I did not want.
Yes. And so, second year, or did you just do that pre-med, or you decided to continue and finish the BSc, or you used that pre-med and went straight to med school?
I used that pre-med.
Yes.
And you know what happened?
Yeah.
was Medunsa.
Yes.
Medunsa opened for the first time.
This is 1977, 76 or 77?
1977, because when the political story around Steve Biko happened.
Yes.
We went on riot.
Yes, first year in Pretoria.
We went on, yes, in Forte.
In Forte, oh yes, sorry.
We went on strike. And then we were sent home.
Yes.
And the university was
the whole
suspended.
Year?
No. They suspended for some time.
Okay.
And being of that age, we were taken as
yes.
So they took us. They knew we couldn't make a decision about going on strike.
Yeah.
So they were not hard on us.
Yes.
They made sure that we were shepherded home safely.
Yeah.
And that we were the first to come back and put in decent spaces to stay. So I did only my MEd, a Forte. Then I went
pre-med.
A pre-med.
Pre-med, yes.
Pre-med.
And then you were accepted. Means you did well in that pre-med for you to then get direct entry.
I got to Medunsa.
Yes.
And that was the beginning of a very interesting time.
Yes, because now this is about the time when Prof. Mukokong was leaving Natal to be one of the HODs, first HODs of Medunsa. Yes.
Now that was my mentor and my inspiration.
Iti.
If I could get into a car right now and go and see Iti Mukokong, I'll be happy for the whole year.
Well, I'll take you there.
That's a promise.
No, it's a promise, because I also, so my wife is his niece.
Oh.
So I will take you, we'll make a plan, we'll go there, the two of us.
No, we must
It's a promise.
It's on record.
It's on record, yes.
I think people must hear that.
Yes.
I want to see that man, really.
Okay.
And he's aging well. People who walk, who are busy, who have a vision, who want to do things, want to do them well. That's him.
Yes.
He taught me, he really did. Not just me, many of us. And remember, a lot of the groups, of the group of so-called first years in Medunsa, were people who couldn't get into Natal and vets and whatever, So I still ended up being the youngest in that class.
Yes.
But we were taught nicely.
Yes.
Even
Obviously, at the time he went to join Medunsa. And you've mentioned that there were some political upheavals around that time. And the students in Natal at that time were not happy with him moving from Natal to be part of what they felt was an apartheid creation. Yet that university now has produced more healthcare professionals, arguably more than any, in South Africa. And not just medicine.
Yeah.
OTs, physios, dentists, veterinary surgeons and all of that. So, they saw him as a sellout at the time. But when you look back at, he stood for principle.
Yeah.
And
he had a vision.
Yes.
That man had a vision. Sometimes when you talk to him, and he was friends with my dad.
Yes.
That was very
because
important.
Why funde up Midlands? No. I think wahlala up Midlands. He had relatives, and then wafunda at a school with Abo Bishop Tutu. I just forgotten the name of the school from those days. Yes.
But
all right, so you got to Medunsa.
I got to Medunsa.
And so up until this time, You were not into politics or anything. Wawuzifundela nje incwadi zakho and enjoying life. This is from 40 days up to that point.
Yeah.
But then now this was a boiling point. There's 76 riots the year before, and there's Biko this side situation. So you couldn't really avoid politics then at that time. Being in Pitoli, okay, outside in Garangua, but still.
Yeah, I think I may not have been physically
active
in the streets, rowing and doing all those things. My fight was in the system.
Yes.
The system that denied access to our people.
Yes.
The lack of medicines, the absence of tools to work with, tools of the trade. You're looking for something to do, to examine a patient. They're not there. They are not delivered on time. So there were very subtle continuations of apartheid. And we even got taught by professors from the University of Pretoria. And they used to come. One of them used to come in and look at us and say, you really have dreams, None of you is ever going to make it. Not on my subject.
You guys as the first group?
Yeah. He said, no. For my class, I want above 60.
Yeah.
If you don't get that, you don't get it. And he was teaching us chemical laboratory.
Chempath?
Yeah. Chemistry.
He was chemistry in yes.
Yeah.
That first year, yes.
Yeah. There was chemistry and then there was pathology. Oh man. But we studied.
You prevailed.
We prevailed.
Yes. So then already at that time you could see that that decision you took the day that doctor in Vryburg mistreated black people. Now you could see that that decision is about to manifest.
Yeah. I felt strong in my spirit.
Yeah.
That now nobody's going to tell me nonsense.
Yeah.
This is our hospital.
Yeah.
Treating black patients. And if you're not going to give us the medicines, I will be the first one to do it.
Yeah.
So once we made a cohesive group, that first group.
How many were you?
Oh, a few.
Plus minus?
We were 40 maybe.
40. Okay.
There were not many.
Not bad though.
Yeah, not bad.
Because remember, the other thing which I got when I was speaking to E.T. Was that although Natal was originally created for indigenous Africans, but over time the numbers went down for Africans in favor of the black Indians and colored people. So that 40 must still have been more than the number of blacks who were in Natal.
Yeah.
In terms of the intake.
Yeah.
So that was still a big number.
I think it was a big number because it almost was a trial that everybody was like, we got to pass.
Yes.
We have to pass in order to give hope.
Because you're carrying also the dreams and of so many people.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you guys don't do well, this thing can be closed.
Yeah.
So you guys must make sure that this thing works.
Yeah. So it was an interesting time.
Yes.
Very focused on studying.
Yes.
And an environment that was conducive. We had very nice hostels, clean, beautiful.
Beautiful, yes. I mean, I used to have a bit of jealousy from Natal, coming from the barracks is the Second World War, going to Medusa to see my friends there, and the place just looked very nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So before I say what I'm going to say, that's why I want to go back.
Yeah.
I do want to go back and teach. And teach because of several reasons, which we'll go through as I go through my career.
Yes.
I think there's a calling there.
Yes.
That wants to connect me with the patient.
Yes. Yes.
I think I've done.
You've done the public service in the area of policy formulation, program implementation,
you become,
and all of that.
I don't want to become a paper pusher. No?
Yeah. You just want to reconnect with you being a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because we have all the policies.
Yes.
We know what we need to do to keep our people healthy and well.
Yes.
We're just not doing it.
Yes.
We're not doing it. So if I go to an outpatient in gynae and I see 20 patients, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And I'll come home.
From your mouth to the guy upstairs, it will definitely happen.
It will.
Yes. And you know, in the Bible, they talk of it at the appointed time.
Yes.
And that appointed time is not determined by you.
Exactly. We are as the Bible. So even when the story about the house came through yesterday, I looked and I kneeled and I said, "In your time."
Yes.
It is.
I was frustrated before then. Because it's not happening at the time you want.
I still had things I was saying to God, but why didn't you do it when my mom was still alive? But He has a purpose.
Kanti mhlambi nguye wayokunegotiate phezulu and said, man, my daughter, no. If you had given her this house before I passed, then she was not going to go and look after my house in Middle East.
Exactly.
Now that at least it's about a year since then God is opening, knowing that, at least her house has been looked after for a year by you.
You know, Findi, you do not know how happy I was to have spent that 2.5 years with Mama.
Yes.
Because I came back 2022.
Yeah.
I stayed with her 23, 24, 25.
Yes.
And she passed.
And then God recalled her.
Oh, no.
So, God's
even
plans, we'll never, sometimes you understand them in retrospect.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Yes. So, basically, you cruised through your MPCHP, MA being that first group, and then now Kriba. By the time you finish your MPCHP, did you have an idea of any discipline? I think Tifuna specializer, or I just want to be a GP, or did you have any idea by the time you wrote your final exams? What you wanted to do, or you were just happy that your dream was becoming a reality?
The impact that Prof. Mokoko had on me doesn't. I can't describe it.
Yes.
He used to teach us when you palpate an abdomen.
Yes.
And the way he touched his patients. Prof would come in and we would be confused, not knowing what is happening with the patient.
Yeah.
We've called the registrar is confused. We are running around, the patient is getting pale. Prof would walk in, put his hand like this on the abdomen and just go like this. And so this belly is full of blood. No causing of pain and discomfort for the patient. No. He
just by palpating.
Right. And now the stomach is full of blood.
Yes.
Just by doing this.
Yeah.
He'd say ectopic theatre. Even when he was doing a vaginal examination.
Yes.
He used to teach us, do not open the speculum until you've reached the point where you need to open it.
Yes.
Because mausifagi speculum it hurts the patient.
Yes.
So he was so gentle with his patients. I watched this man and I said, I want to be like this.
Yes.
He mentored me, took me under he put me in his group, his unit. I became a specialist in diabetes and pregnancy.
Yes, and which was one of his interests.
I also became a specialist in a registrar in infertility.
Which was another interest of his?
Yes. And then I became a specialist, in terms of a young registrar being interested in medical conditions.
Yes.
In pregnancy.
In pregnancy, yes.
Those were the things that hypertension, cardiac disease, all of those things.
Yes.
Because those were the main things we had to call him out for.
Yes.
And I just watch and marvel.
Yes.
He used to call me Yogi Sip, because that was the only thing.
That was one of those things that we used to drink those days.
Yeah.
It's like a strawberry.
Yeah, it's like a strawberry, grown but it's yogurt actually.
Yes.
It's fluid yogurt.
Yes.
So he used to call me Yogi Sip because I'd be carrying that thing everywhere I go. My on call, I buy Yogi Sip. It used to keep me full. It was tough to be a registrar.
Yes.
Long hours. From the time I did my internship at Bara.
Yeah.
That's where I worked.
Yes.
When I passed. I tell you, it was brutal. Brutal. Running around with stabbed hearts.
Yeah.
Running around with incomplete abortions.
Yeah.
Running around with all sorts of things. Bara was brutal.
But when you come out of there, the experience you get, I remember when I was still in Natal as a student, I used to hear Uguti, some of the specialists from, who've qualified in Europe, because they use simulators and whatever, they would then, after qualifying in their specialty, come and spend 6 months at Bara or even King Edward in Durban. And the kind of experience that they would get in that 6 months. And look at you, then you were getting this as an intern.
As an intern. And remember way back, trauma was not due to gunshots.
Like you said,
people stabbed, and they stabbed.
Up
on
they
the
go
chest.
For the left.
They go for the left. Somebody taught them.
The heart is there.
And the professor who taught us to manage that used to say, don't take the knife out. You nincompoops, don't take the knife out. Because the minute
you take it out, then the blood is going to push.
And then
the person will die. Rather take that person to theater with the knife still there. Say if there's an X on the head, can I knife a theater?
Those two